I teach about 40% of Hispanic students. I shared with them that I was going to Mexico and I wanted them to share their stories with me, and I wanted them to teach me about Mexico. And it turned into more than I could have ever imagined. My students were energized, they were researching, they were bringing things from home to share with our class, and they truly discovered their own identities.
Got into journalism, the entire idea was I wanted to be around people, I wanted to find out stories, and as I was working with kids more and more, I just found that, the stories that kids have to tell are really interesting, so I wanted to tell those stories. Once I got into teaching, though, I realized that I don't need to tell these stories for them. They need to tell their own stories.
I brought in a text called Esperanza Rising, and there are points in the story where the abuela, the main character's grandmother, speaks, and she fluctuates between English and Spanish, and my good Southern twang destroyed them horribly. And he had this moment where you saw this smirk in his face, and so he was able to, in that moment, tell us and read those words so beautifully in the way that everyone else struggled with, and you saw him light up.
The picture you're seeing right now is of me and my students singing and dancing together at Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama. That's Dr. Martin Luther King's church. And we were in Montgomery as the culmination of our nearly year-and-a-half long collaboration with the Equal Justice Initiative and their National Memorial for Peace and Justice. As you can see in that picture, the pride and joy on all of our faces is so real. Connections that I built with my students and the students among each other through that project have been amazing. So to say that this project has left me fulfilled is an understatement.
I know that there are exactly 72 steps to my classroom door, from the door that I enter the school in, and there are many days where I literally drag my feet step by step. When they come into my classroom, I know that one of those kids is going to say something to me that is going to just impact me that day. Dajae comes in and she's got some new kicks, and so she just does this little spin and twirl and dance in front of me and says, "Mr. Komar, look at my new kicks." And it just, the energy is there. And 5 minutes before, I'm literally pulling my feet towards my door, and now I'm just excited to be doing what I'm doing and loving it.